Hi, I'm Rizwan Koita. I'm the co-founder of CitiusTech and co-founder of Koita Foundation. So I actually got into the digital health field almost per chance. In 2005, we had just exited our previous business, and I was looking for the next business opportunity, and somehow came across the field of digital health. Interestingly, at that time, digital health was nowhere as popular or known, and it was kind of a little bit of a sleepy area which not too many people were focused on. And that, fortunately for us, gave us a little bit of a head start. And the company we started, CitiusTech, in 2005, ended up sort of growing quite nicely. And over the course of the last almost 18-19 years, we have now scaled the company to almost 9,000 professionals. And overall, both from a revenue, profitability, scale perspective, it has done quite well. I personally ran the company for the first close to 16-17 years, from 2005 to end of 2021. And as part of that journey, learned a lot about what was happening in the world of digital health globally, because most of the customers of CitiusTech were based out of US and Europe. So we were able to not only help them, but we were able to see the transformation in their business with the use of technology. And at the end of 2021, when I stepped down from my chief executive role at CitiusTech to spend more time in my foundation, it seemed like a natural point for me to get into sort of supporting India-focused initiatives in digital health. So I spend most of my time in the Koita Foundation looking at ways of supporting growth of digital health in India. And a lot of that has got to do with working with government organizations, and I'll give you a few examples, and enabling them to become more capable in supporting the growth of the digital health ecosystem in India. So the few examples I'll point to is one, we work with IIT Bombay. We have helped IIT Bombay establish a Center for Digital Health. It is the first program in India which is at the confluence of engineering and medicine. And what we're trying to do within IIT Bombay is essentially create undergraduate, master's and a PhD program in healthcare informatics, which allows faculty and students who are interested in digital health to work in the space. And our foundation then has also helped IIT Bombay establish partnerships with some of the leading healthcare organizations across the country, including All India Institute of Medical Sciences, KEM Hospital, Tata Memorial, Apollo, and many others. And essentially what we're doing is identifying sort of real pain points in healthcare which can be solved using digital tools, and then creating faculty and student teams aligned towards solving that problem. And hopefully that will create fairly interesting opportunities, not only to solve problems, but then the students and faculty who get inducted in digital health can then go on to doing many more things in this space. So we're quite excited about this initiative. The second initiative that my foundation is involved with is related with cancer care in India, where we have partnered with the National Cancer Grid and Tata Memorial Hospital to essentially create a team that is focused on solving or identifying opportunities for solving cancer and improving cancer care in India through the use of digital tools. So it's called the Center for Digital Oncology, and what we're doing as part of the center is looking at the entire patient journey of a cancer patient, and essentially whether it is right from diagnostic to screening to inpatient care, outpatient care, home health, identifying where digital technologies can be used better For example, it could be in implementing electronic medical record systems in hospitals. It could be use of telemedicine for improving care at home. It could be a patient engagement system for improving medication management. It could be certain AI algorithms to support the diagnostics. So there's a whole range of things that the center is focused on. And the National Cancer Grid has about 300 hospitals which are part of its network. So the center will basically help each of the 300 hospitals identify how they can start using digital tools. So a fairly exciting new initiative for us, and looking forward to working. We work very closely with the NABH, which is the National Accreditation Board for Hospitals. We are helping NABH evolve a digital health standard for India. The first draft of it has already come out. We are working with the National Health Authority on the rollout of the Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission, or the ABDM program. And more recently, we have started working with the Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, MUHS, in evolving a digital health curriculum for Maharashtra, and hopefully it will lay the foundation for a digital health curriculum for doctors in other parts of the country as well. The ability to be able to use digital tools impacts the quality of care at all levels, right? So, for example, it could be a doctor or a physician treating a patient. There are digital tools to enable the doctor to provide better care, better medications. For example, there could be a clinical decision support tool. There could be a tool that can be used to make sure that medication conflicts. Patient is on drug A, should the person be taking drug B? Medication errors is a very common complication that happens, and digital tools can avoid some of those complications. If you look at it from a hospital perspective, there are opportunities to track clinical indicators. How well are patients doing in the hospital with respect to infections, with respect to average length of stay, with respect to the success rate in different types of procedures and surgeries. So at a doctor level, at a hospital level, there are lots of things that can be done once you start capturing this information to be able to do the job better. Healthcare is very infrastructure intensive and resource intensive as an industry, and the more data that we have allows better decision making at all levels, right from a physician to a hospital to a state, or as well as at a country level.